Opposition Member for Paterson.
Thanks, Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Resources. How is the Albanese Labor government ensuring that Australians' households and businesses have access to affordable and reliable gas supply? And how does this compare to other gas policies, Minister?
Give the call to the Honourable Minister for Resources and the Minister for Northern Australia.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. And I want to thank the member for Paterson for her question. She's a very important supporter of the very important Hunter Power Project in Kurri Kurri. She understands, like this government understands, that Australian homes and businesses rely on gas and that gas will play a very important role in the transition to net zero as a backup for renewable energy, but also as a really important support for the industries of tomorrow, like the processing of critical minerals. Under this, the Albanese Labor government, we have driven down gas prices and freed up more gas for Australians. We have secured over 640 petajoules of gas for the domestic market through the mandatory code, enough gas to power Queensland for 2 years. We have reduced gas prices to around $12 compared to $30 when the Coalition was in power. Our policies are ensuring that Australians have access to reliable and affordable gas where and when it is needed. I'm asked how this compares to other policies. Well, I'd like to remind everyone here that those opposite voted against every single measure I have just gone through. They have voted against all cost of living measures. They have voted against cheaper gas. They have voted against energy price relief. The opposition have voted against gas price caps that reduced energy bills. And, Mr Speaker, I'll remind everyone watching that the Liberals and the Nationals together have voted against a tax cut for all Australians. Now they've also, of course, promised to make sure those tax cuts are repealed, and the Liberals now become, of course, the party of higher taxes. Mr Speaker, those opposite left the gas market in utter chaos. The Coalition were warned about projected gas shortfalls in 2014, in 2016, in 2017, in 2019, in 2020 and in 2022. And, Mr Speaker, you might ask, well, what did they do about it? Well, of course, they did absolutely nothing, Mr Speaker. AEMO and the ACCC warned them, and all they did was pass a regulation to hide just how much they had driven up energy prices. Mr Speaker, their shambles of a gas-fired recovery was all hot air. It gifted millions of taxpayer dollars to the gas industry and left us with a national energy market shutdown and supply shortages and barely an extra molecule into the system. And the domestic security mechanism could only come into play once a year, and of course, thankfully, we have reformed that. Now, what's next for the Coalition and their gas policy? We can be assured it will be slogans over substance. Well, because they say they'll have lower prices, but they vote against the price caps. They've even said they're going to release onshore gas when they've got absolutely no federal jurisdiction to do it. Well, if past performance is an indicator of future performance, all we know is the Coalition are going to ruin the gas market just like they did the last.